Well, boys and girls, VRO channel, Will It Run? A lot of y'all really like the last video that I did with the little Yamaha 9.9. If y'all hadn't seen that, I'm gonna put a card up there in the corner. And we've got a, I know it says Honda 100, but this is a 10 horse Honda. Don't know anything about it. Picked it up from my cousin. The same one we got the 9.9 from. This was another abandoned motor. It's kicker motor off of a sailboat. And we don't know anything about it. We never started it. So we're going to give it a good going over, looking over, and see if we can get it running. May not have to do a whole lot. We just don't know. But we're going to bring y'all along. We'll see if I can do this without making y'all sick. I say making you sick. Moving the camera around. We got it unlatched. We got the hood unlatched. We're going to take a look under the hood. Oh, wow. Jeez. Look at that. That thing looks brand new. Holy cow. Let's see, let's go all the way around her. Well, aside from the fact we got a dirt dauber nest there, but a few cobwebs and stuff like that. Other than that, jeez, everything looks about brand new. This thing ain't hardly got any hours on it. Let's see if we can be real careful with this. Look at there. Hey, vey. These things, these sand bees, mud bees are all over the south. Right on top of the looks like the ignition coil. Huh? That's in good shape. They're just a little cosmetic, just a little dirt and all that. Sheesh. Well, we'll pull the plugs. We'll check and make sure that it's not locked up or anything like that. And just as a precaution, we always shoot a little bit of oil in there. We'll do a compression test and do a spark test. Heck, fire, we may not have to do a whole lot to this little girl to get her to running. Y'all stand by. Alrighty, folks, let's see if the old tech can do this one-handed. Let's see, is that not a 16? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a 5/8, which is 16 millimeter. It must be a 13/16 or an 18 millimeter. Huh? We'll find out. I'll be right back. All right. It looks like these are NGKs. These bad boys are 18 millimeter. Going to break them both loose. Film with one hand and work with the other. I'm ambidextrous. Alrighty. Yeah, they're wet. How about that? That's odd. Ain't been no fuel hooked up to it for God knows how long. These could probably be cleaned up and reused. These plugs look brand new. Same here. How about that? Okay. We can probably clean these up and use them again. I have already pulled on the starter recoil, and we know we don't have a locked up engine. I'm sitting here turning it with my hand here now. Yep. So next thing I'm gonna put a little PB blaster. If you got like automatic transmission fluid, any kind of penetrating oil, Marvel mystery oil, all that stuff, sea foam, any of that works good to put a few squirts in here to make sure that these rings, you can pull it and make sure these rings get some lube around them in case they're kind of stuck to the piston or anything like that. But the way this engine looks, I doubt that very seriously, but we're gonna still do it anyway. We're gonna put a little oil in there so that we know that we don't have any dry cylinders whenever we go to pull this thing and run a compression test. Okay, folks, like I said, we're gonna get a little, Rachel showed up, so you see I done handed her the camera. It already looks better, don't it? And we're gonna hit it anyway with a little PB blaster, a couple of shots up into each cylinder. See it running out there. We just hit a couple of shots up in there. We just don't want those cylinders to be dry. And what I'm gonna do next is we're just gonna pull it. And yeah, you're on the right side because that oil will be squirting out of this side, out of these cylinders.
Oh, good, I'm smart.
And we're gonna make sure. Oh yeah, it pulls easy. It pulls extremely easy. All right, folks. The next thing is that we're gonna hook up the compression gauge and see what kind of compression we got. All right, we got the correct adapter on the compression gauge. So let's get it hooked up. I'm making the, or Rachel, can you hold it there where the folks at home can see it? You can. All right. We're gonna give it 3 or 4 pulls until the gauge quits moving. Is it still climbing?
Okay, now it stopped.
Okay, where we at?
150.
150. Gracious. Okay, outstanding. We'll get it swapped around to cylinder number 2. Well, actually, this is cylinder number 1. I imagine one on the bottom is number 2. Let's see. Anything over 70 is good on these old engines. Let's see what we got. See if the old man got any more pull left in him. What we got?
It's almost to 180.
Oh, wow. Plenty of compression. Hit your little pressure release right there, baby. The black button. Oh yeah, wow. There we go. Yeah, if it won't start with that, it won't start with nothing. Alrighty, folks. Next big step is we're going to check, make sure we've got fire. I'll go ahead and put both plugs up. Sometimes you can see spark in both of them at the same time. But we're gonna ground it right here. Let me see, gotta get this turned to right till it stops, honey. Right there, there we go. And then that way we should be able to see. Hopefully I won't shock myself, but we'll see. Let's see if we got fire. Oh yeah. Nice hot fire on both sides. All right, outstanding. All right, folks, about all that's left to do is I'm gonna get the oil out of here. I need to wipe this off and make sure it's full of oil. Looks like my the connector for the Yamaha is the same for the Honda. The fuel inlet connector. Okay, we are right there in the hash marks there. I'm not sure that the oil is pretty dang clean.
It says 400 on it.
So, all right. So it looks like we got plenty of oil. Only thing left to do, we'll pump this thing up. I hadn't even pulled the carburetor off or nothing like that. Maybe not gonna have to, but we'll see. Let's see if it'll run. Well, folks, we got the fitting on here on this old 85 Honda was for Evinrude Johnson. An old Evinrude Johnson fitting was what it was. I think we got it primed now. The only thing left to do now is, well, I'll say if y'all notice this, I made up a universal hose and I'm wiggling this thing around and it's wanting to leak. Don't exactly know where it's coming from. It's coming and going. I don't know, the connector on the motor side may be bad. Anyway, so right now I think I've got the carburetor full. So all we can do, what's left, is to see if it'll bust off. We may have to go in and clean this carburetor, but who knows? To start with, let's go ahead and see if it'll fire. Start. It is in neutral. All right, let's see. Got it choked. One pull. Now that's penetrating oil that's burning out of the cylinders there. We got water pumping too, don't we? Absolutely amazing. We'll put some new plugs in it. We'll tune it up, change the oil in it, and all that stuff. The impeller is pumping outstanding. I mean, that's, a new one ain't gonna pump any better than that. One pull. Warm up a little bit. Let's see if the shut off button works. And let's just go right back to where we were at. Now that is what you like to see. Well, want to make sure that it'll, make sure this thing is tight. Let's put it in forward. Neutral, reverse, outstanding, outstanding. Well, how about that, folks? The little Honda 10 horse is a runner. So I'm gonna probably pull the carburetor off anyway and give it a good cleaning. We'll put new plugs in it. It's got decent water flow, but it'll do a lot better than that. We're gonna put a new impeller and all that in it to have her 100% and ready to go. I ain't no telling how many years it's been since that thing has been started, and she started on the first pull whenever we were ready to check to see if it would run. That's sometimes it's just unbelievable, and you just get a good one right out of the gate. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. We really don't, it's sure the old thermostat's probably in it. We won't need that. Well, thanks for coming along with us, folks. Really appreciate y'all staying here with us. You enjoying these videos? Give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments. This is just the stuff that I did before I retired and all that stuff, folks. I just work on engines and all that all the time. All kind of stuff. You know, you see all this stuff behind me. My 40 Merc that we still waiting on a tiller handle and all that for. Anyway, we'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.